You know, I would like to get back to the regular chapters at this point too. Just haven't yet. Alright, so I've got a couple gems to pick up. So we do have these bouncy platforms and whatnot to let us get up without moving the gravity, which is interesting. Okay, so there's a lot of routing here though. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm in the mood for doing all that right now, to be perfectly honest. I might go for like a passable gold or whatever on this stage and call it a day. Probably should have started on the outside first and then gone on the inside, but oh well. Okay, this is where you end. I guess at some point you need to I guess the idea at some point you need to go, great, thank you, onto the inside here. They probably don't ever directly connect to each other. Alright, now we're at the point where we need to head up. And ideally you end up very close to the finish at the end of all those. Clearly. I kind of did just now anyways. Oh great, jeez. I don't think it was that bad. It was 50 science I needed, darn it. It's tiniest optimization. Eee. Thank you. Might as well so I can get up easier later. Not that it's really that inconvenient using the bouncy bits. Hold on. Was that? Darn it. Maybe messing up my routing there. Didn't realize that was the last platform. Can we not do that, please? This one I think I'll just go for a gold for. Go for a gold on for the moment, and then next time I feel like coming back here I might go for a better time, you know, by virtue of not just since I won't have tried at all prior to then. But I don't really feel like coming up with routing for this stage right now. I do kind of want to try to finish this chapter this sitting, which means this episode effectively. Okay. There's one last gem here. Just run up to the end. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can find that one. Oh, hello. See if we can find that treasure box while we're here. And there are a few places you can try jumping around on stuff here, so... with all the gravity nonsense going on. And see some of the graphics through other things there. Okay, what's the best way to get up there? Is there a good way to try to... And you can get a really big jump from somewhere, can't you? Since you can... I don't know, I feel like... okay, I think that should work. If I go on this platform, I managed to do a really big jump from there. But can I do a really big jump from there? Yeah, I can, I think. Okay. We've got a plan here. Kinda like that. Yeah, I can get on top that way. I think I can get enough air to do that. Just barely, but that's actually kind of perfect. Okay, I need to be a little bit closer. It's hard because I don't know how close I am to that platform on my first jump. I'm having a hard time imagining myself finishing this particular... Oh, okay, that didn't work for some reason. I'm having a hard time imagining myself finishing this chapter right now. This chapter's taking me some time, which I guess makes sense given the increased difficulty of such chapter. Okay. I need better timing on my jump. I was able to do this consistently before. Okay. So then from here... I could jump down to there. I really just need to... If I just drop into that hole, basically. There you go. One of these two feels right. Not necessarily this one. Alright, anyhow. Oh, I've seen you before and I didn't like this one. Alright, this is another one I shouldn't have to worry about spending a ton of time getting a diamond on right now. I don't think. Don't I have to? Yeah, I have to drop down there too. Hold on, I feel like I had a good route for this one, actually. As I pick this up, you can drop right down afterwards. Did I have to go back up after that? Or you can pick this thing up. No, you want to go on the right side instead, I think. Kind of. You have to get back up, don't you? Yeah. Oh, so I see the treasure box there. That was a gold somehow. Didn't feel very gold worthy in my mind, but sure. Should perhaps pick up that time travel. In fact, do I really even need to... It's really just right there. I was thinking I'd bounce off the wall for it to bounce back, but I didn't need to bounce back really at all. Not that side though, I don't feel like. Of course, if I picked them all up on that side, I could just, from this point, just run up here. That's not what I need really right now. There is routing to be done here. This is another marble where I feel like they just make it way too reflective. You can barely even see the texture on the darn thing. They just drop down, I guess. It's not a spectacular route here I'm taking, but feels like I should be able to take a much better one where I don't have to crawl back up slowly like I'm doing right now. That was faster. Potentially. I hate how steep these things are, jeez. Feels awful to try to climb them. I have to go down here at one point, so... Just that, okay, I can do that, but then... That's enough time travel there. I don't feel like it's one I really want, though, is it? And that's cool. That looks and feels really cool. Can you do that the other direction? Out of curiosity? Not really. And that feels worth acknowledging, but is it really actually useful to do? It's like, I don't want to do it right here. So that explicitly skips the two things that I'm here for. The two gems, that is. On the time travel. But I could start around this way and then get more speed going up. There you go. I don't think there's a good way to jump up here from there, unfortunately. Well, hold on. Hold on. I think I see a good way to weave all three together. Yeah. So going forwards more than going way back, I can do something a little bit more gentle in that sense. I can go a little bit back. Like this. I could do that into the rock, probably. That might be time saving, I'm not entirely certain. Yeah, I'm getting content with this route, I think. Set myself at that wall and hopefully not fly all the way off. Jeez. I guess that got me the time travel I would have otherwise missed. Well, lost all the speed I was supposed to get right there. It's great. Get me up there! Better not be 30 seconds for diamond. That, I admit that end part was 100% improvised. I only just realized that I could potentially do that jump. Okay, how in the world do I get up onto you? Probably not too hard. Probably just need to throw myself at a wall at the right angle hard enough. If that even, really. Eh. Actually, I did just say I can, you know, do that. That's probably all I need to do. Could potentially send myself to a wall really hard, but this probably works just as well. I need to be able to see the thing I'm trying to fall on. Actually, it does render the treasure box through the clouds, that's nice. Ooh. It's actually rather pretty. Another more abstract one that looks like a marble you'd actually see in real life, but it looks nice. I actually just don't have a straight green trail. And some of these I can just buy, of course. Like this one you can only buy, I just haven't for some reason. Okay, that's a real interesting looking stage, that one. Oh, this one? Okay. Great. Oh, you'll want to try to get diamond on this one. Oh, I still don't know how to get the... That's interesting. This is the one, I still don't know how to get the... Huh. I have an idea. I just don't really know how to pull it off. Oh wait, hold on. No, I have a real idea now. Maybe. My thought is, I want to try to bring a power-up, namely a boost, up onto... No. Up onto the top here. Up onto that tower. That's a big if I can pull that off, granted, but if I can, I feel like... like that. But if I can get it, it's really difficult with all the bumps everywhere. But if I could pull that off, I feel like that would be a really good way. Getting myself on top of there with the speed boost, I feel like that would be a good way to give myself speed combined with the, darn. I could use speed and the floating at the same time. And the speed would give me the speed I need to actually get across to there. The question is just whether I can get up there with this thing. Because the way this works with that extra hump there, it's actually quite awkward to try to do those. Yeah, I can't get myself to use a speed boost prior to that. So I feel like the speed boost needs to be used like... Okay, that was amazing. Like, I don't see myself managing to bounce up there very easily. I have a whole lot of speed. Oh. If I have a whole lot of speed and I boost up the hill... No, it doesn't really push me upwards much. I feel like that's the most sensible thing I can think of to do. I don't see any other way of getting up there. That's the only way I know to get up there. And if you use it in the right spot, that's really easy to do. It's the only tower I know how to get on top of, though. And I can't seem to get up the tower without already holding something. Or without already spinning whatever I was holding, I mean to say. I mean, I say that. In fact, had I not already picked this one up, can you not do something simpler, like... Yeah, I feel like, now that I think about it, what I might have picked it up before, and what I did was probably something more like... I don't even need the speed boost right here, just one right here. Like that, right? Like a... Well, okay, I gave up on getting up there, so I didn't try to bounce up there. Oh, I kept the power up, that's really weird. Okay. Ow. It is weird how it saves your power-up state the way it does. Me respawning floatily is very awkward. I don't expect that. Darn it! I think I'm on flat ground now. I can just... It's really weird how the time travel just stays in effect that way. And yet respawns. Oh man, I was rubbing on the wall the whole time. But yeah, that's the thing I can do. That makes me wonder what the point of that feather there is. Man. That's way too big a bounce to go for. This can be done, I know this much. There. Oh, nice. You know what, fine. I am actually now aware of the significance of this marble, which is cool. See if I can get a good trail for it. And then I'll actually finish up that stage with just a gold, I imagine, but... I'm not gonna go for any crazy routing or whatever today. Just get me the gems. Look how brave they are giving us a tightrope that doesn't actually have any. And then here they give us one that does have ridges to save you. Very nice. Appreciate how they give you the... Oh man, even still I have a hard time with it. How they give you the bigger hitboxes for these ones here. I got the 22 gems to pick up here. Man, that's not what I needed there. Okay, there. since I'm here. I don't know if that really saves me time or not in the end. Considering it flings me up in the air as I do it, but... I'm clearly not routing anything, I'm just running through. And not necessarily doing a good job of that, even. Okay, I got gold. 11 ball. So I guess this is named as 11. Ah, nice. I'm curious how much better I need for a diamond. I quite easily got a gold there, actually. I only got all the treasure boxes here, which is nice. And I don't know if I expect to get diamonds on all these. We'll see. Absolutely no promises of 100%ing this game or anything, of getting all diamonds. Would be nice to get all golds, like I did before. But no promise of that either. But I am also having fun getting all the other stuff. All the treasure boxes. Oh, look at Icy Ascent. Oh, it's that stage again. Alright. You know, we've got a tradition. I just want to get back. I'm not even going to finish or anything. I just want to spend a moment in a non-bonus stage for a second, to be perfectly honest. Cleanse my palate before we finish here. I do appreciate these, like, these bigger hoop and... these bigger power-up hitboxes and gym hitboxes you have in some cases where it's like, it's a whole plane, basically. I don't know what else to call it. Some 2D shape you can pass through to pick up a power-up. If I happen to finish this stage really quickly, then so be it, but I don't really aim to. And it's a stage I've done before too, of course, so that does simplify things. Imagine the... yeah, there it is. The thing to pick up is in the same spot as before. Ah! I imagine 30 cents was probably what I needed there. For the diamond. That's why I rushed a little bit at the end there. It's a short, easy stage, so I might just finish it. This is largely just because I said that I wanted to do at least one. Well, I said that I wanted to at least finish the other. Darn it! I wanted to at least finish that one chapter that we did this whole sitting, basically. Yeah, it's really annoying trying to go up here quickly, but also trying to not. So myself flying into the wall instead of upwards. Alright. It's a small, easy stage. Just need to not do silly things. I usually find these sections where you can just hold jump and you know, jump repeatedly. Really easy. I always feel like they're supposed to be harder than I find them to be. come on now. No! Darn it, that went really smoothly too. I was doing this nice thing where I would actually just bounce directly into the next place I needed to be after each jump. Now we're spending multiple minutes here. This is just supposed to be me spending a few seconds here just to get to being a regular stage again after all that stuff that I did this episode, or this recording session, not even episode. Just because I wanted to have a bit of that back again. Okay, you approach this end part a lot more slowly than I'd like. Okay, 30 cents is not even diamond anyways. Well, never mind that part. I know I could have been slightly faster on that part. I'm not going to go for a better time right now. I just want to pick up the... I very well may go for a better time later. Hey, there's a skip I need to do here that I'm not seeing. It's very possible. But, what I want to do is just pick up the little treasure box since I know it's here. Like, maybe you can just jump up here to get up there or something like that, I don't know. That part is slanted. It's annoying. Yeah, maybe you might, since all you have to do here is climb, it's possible there's something you can skip here. But I suspect that's literally what it is. You probably just jump up here and then go up that way or something like that, if I had to guess. That's not what I'm going for right now. This one's placed in an annoying spot because you can't really land there, I don't feel like, because it's too slanted. You just have to drop onto it. So much slower to get up here this way. Oh, well, it's not how you line yourself up. Jeez, never mind. Just trying to see if I can get myself to get a lot of air there like you would need. So, I like how lots of games seem to do this, where... Jeez! Where the very, very edge of an icy platform is not icy. So you can catch yourself on the very edge like that. I'm not even sure if that's deliberate or not. I get the impression that it's not, but it works out quite conveniently in the player's favor regardless. Because it gives you one last chance bit of friction at the very, very edge when you need it. This is getting obnoxious. I'm not getting anywhere near enough air for that. I feel like there must be something you can skip here. So I feel like that was a pretty good performance for not having gotten a diamond. Ah! Even other snow thing. Still too reflective. But it's something. Apologies to the other marble, I never used the brass one. Okay, anyways. Enough of that for now. Next time we'll get back to that chapter, maybe we'll try to get a diamond on that stage since we've got diamond on all the other regular stages until then, so... It would be nice to keep up the streak, but it'll probably end at some point. Anyways, bye everyone.